I don't even know. Oh, hello.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?
Hello, it's been a while since my face has been here on YouTube. It has been quite a while actually. And I am using my webcam because my wife's been using the camera that I use to record on, which is a sort of, it's not a video camera, it's like a, don't know, do DSLR type thing, and to set it up I need to connect it to my phone and control it with my phone and then plug the mic in, which I've still got the mic on, and then put the light on top and get it focused and have the phone control. It's really a lot of hassle, so I thought, fuck it, it's early-ish in the morning for me on a Sunday, and I thought I'm just going to do it old school with the webcam. I have got a light set up there and behind it, which I just blinded myself. The webcam, it's supposed to be one of the best quality webcams you can get, but yeah, it is what it is. It's sorry, I'm just moving that across my screen. It is what it is. It is what it is. So what's been happening with me, I suppose, as I take my watch off for no reason? It's been a while. I am rusty. I think last time I was on facializing, that's a sexy term. Last time I was like on a camera, I was drinking Iron Brew a lot, and I went to the doctors and they says, look, you're gonna have to stop drinking Iron Brew. So I found something new to drink. It's a Pepsi Max Cherry. It's the best fucking thing ever. Fuck Iron Brew. No, seriously, I've gone off Iron Brew a bit, but I've not been on camera since start of January. Reasons being, work was ridiculously busy. It always is ridiculously busy. And at that sort of moment in time, I went through a period where I was just playing a lot of games, and I couldn't really be bothered to make face videos, if that makes sense. And at the same time, I suppose, the last one was a video response to Novabag. I wasn't doing any pick-ups or anything like that, and I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. Oh, it's beautiful shit. It happens, I suppose it does happen. I'm not recovering from a video game burnout. A YouTuber done one of those recently, didn't he? But no, I've been working a lot, and if I ever disappear face-wise from YouTube or anything, it's probably because I'm working or I'm up to something else. I'm normally selling stuff as well, I suppose, and it can take a bit of time to, you know, stick stuff on eBay or whatever, and then you get the bubble wrap. I got like 100 meters of bubble wrap. A roll was this big, and then you know, you get finishes and you have to post it all and stuff like that. So I will get onto that in a second. Actually, fuck it. I'll just show you now, I suppose. So the room's an absolute shitfuck of a mess, but I've sold quite a bit of stuff, and when I sell stuff, it's not because I'm just making sure my phone's still recording audio. It's because it's got a mic on, professional, remember. When I sell stuff, it's not really financial reasons, it's just because the way my crazy brain works sometimes. Just have to go with it. If you've stuck with me for a while on YouTube, you'll know I've got cobwebs on my window over there. I need to clean that. If you stuck with me for a while on YouTube, you'll know how I work. I buy stuff, I sell stuff. I've had like how many Xbox Ones, how many PS4s, etc. But my room's an absolute fuck hole of a mess. But I'll pick you up. It probably won't focus because autofocus isn't switched on. But I'll sort of look. Oh look, there's my face. I've got a red bit on my nose. So look, there's remnants of postage. Look, empty shelves over there. What's all that about? And don't worry, all the Spectrum stuff is still there. And I'll just pop you back down nice and easy. There we go. It wasn't too scary. Oh, are you still there? Yep. So yeah, empty shelves over there. What was on those shelves, I suppose you're going to ask. Are we still? Yes, we're still where we were. Something like that. Oh, fucking, will I edit this? Who knows? What was on those shelves, I suppose, is what you're going to ask. We had Super Famicom games. They're all gone. I sold them all on another YouTuber, and I had a fuck ton more than I'd ever shown on. Hold on, I'm gonna fiddle with this fucking. You could tell. Sorry, I'm not. It's been a while. I'm still here. It's been a while. I'm still in the middle. Yeah. I had a lot more Super Famicom games than I'd ever shown in videos. an absolute crap ton of them, but they were all boxed in good condition and whatnot, but I sold them on to another YouTuber, is what I done. And I also, if you remember, quite a little while ago, I got Pepsi Max Cherry. I'm advertising this for you, Pepsi. Feel free to send me free ones. A long time ago. Another reason actually that I'm not doing this with my other little camera is because it only records 20-minute period sections at a time, and I don't know if this was going to be more than 20 minutes or not, but I thought it's better to be safe than sorry. So quite a wee while ago, I got quite a lot of Master System and Mega Drive games, and I sold all them as well. So I sold all my Super Famicom games. I basically had the whole shelf full, although I hadn't shown many on the video. If I've still got the picture here on my phone showing them all, I'll try and remember to edit it in. Some decent games, but I just thought, they're just sitting there. If I were going to play them, I emulate them. They look nice sitting, but I'm probably going to contradict myself in a minute anyway. And then I got rid of all the Mega Drive and Master System games to another YouTuber is what I did. And well, this is just an update video, I suppose, isn't it? You can see there, look, that's what I'm pointing at. That's no big telly, is it? I did have a 40-inch, am I still in the same position? God damn, I shouldn't pick your faces up, YouTube. I'm sorry for messing with you. I am. I did have a 40-inch TV there. Guess what? Sold that. Oh, magic sauce. And I had, what else was sitting underneath the TV? A PlayStation 4. Guess what? Sold that. It's my 13th PlayStation 4, but I sold that. You probably not even, it's probably impossible to try and keep up with me. But before Christmas, I built another PC. And then I sold it, and then I bought a PlayStation 4 and loads of games, and then I sold it, and then I built another PC just not that long ago. It's sitting here. It's the most ridiculously powerful PC that I've had out of all my builds, and I've got a 35-inch ultra-wide screen monitor, which I'll do a separate video on this PC side of things at some point, which I'm really enjoying it. Really immersive monitor, ridiculously powerful PC. Happy days. I buy and I sell, and I sell and I buy. My name is Monkey Spas. That's the way it works, basically. But saying that, although I've got the most impressive gaming setup for modern games, I suppose, I'm still like now finding myself that I'm looking at Xbox Ones. My phone just lit up for some reason. Sonic Headfuck, awesome name. You just commented on one of my videos. Thank you. I'm still finding myself that I'm looking at Xbox Ones for some reason. I went through a phase of a period quite a while ago. I was just wanting to sit in my living room and sit back and play games and relax. And I don't know. I'm trying not to buy anything, to be honest with you. The reason being, I've rent a property out in the town that I used to live in, and the tenants have just moved out, but there's some damp issues there, and the DPC has failed along one length of the house, and condensation issues in another room, so builders are going in tomorrow to start work on it. So until I know the exact costs and outlay of that, I suppose I'm kind of reluctant to spend any more money, but it's just me. Comment away, I'm a dick, I'm not a dick, I am a dick, I know I'm a dick. I've had 1 million PCs, 1 million PS4s, 1 million Xbox Ones, and 1 million different SNES Quests, but that's me. Oh, and the Retron 5, I sold that to another YouTuber. I know. So my Legend of Zelda playthrough that I was doing, I don't know if anybody was even watching it or caring, that sort of stopped because that was being played on the Retron 5, but I do plan on playing that through again, but I won't upload it until I've played it all through, if that makes sense. And also, actually, to be fair, on a more of a somber note, why I suppose I haven't been on, I had a death in the family a couple of weeks ago now. It was about Valentine's Day is when it was. My cousin, a couple of years younger than me, unexpectedly died. Yeah, so obviously, oh God, it's actually quite hard to talk about stuff like this. But yeah, so that on top of my craziness and selling and whatnot, I suppose is why I've not really been in the mood to be in front of a camera. But it happens, and you have to get on with things, unfortunately. But moving on, 10 minutes of shite already has been coming out of my mouth. Moving on, 3 years on YouTube is what I've been since, I think, 27th of, I don't even know my months today, 27th of February, 3 years ago. 2013, I think, was my first ever video upload, and it was, I watched it earlier on, it was quite a ropey video of Renegade on the ZX Spectrum. You know, it's like when you look back at your first videos and whatnot, it's a bit ropey, but yeah, so 3 years, it's crazy to think a hobby can consume your life to a certain degree for 3 years. It's mad. It's been an awesome 3 years. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. How much longer will I do this? Who knows? How long's a piece of string? Who knows? But I think I've touched on it before. I originally somehow came across retro games channels like Kit Mike 117 Kit 1171, I think that's your username, and Long Boys Post as well. It was the first couple of channels that I came across, and that really got me back into the retro gaming, and I went heavily mad collecting and so on and so forth. Buying, selling started at that point, I suppose. But yeah, it's been 3 years, so people that have stuck with me from the beginning, thank you very much. People that have just jumped on board recently, thank you very much. My channel will try and start to get back to normal. I'm going to try and do a facey sort of video. A facey? I could have said something worse, I suppose. A facey sort of video about once a week maybe. See how it goes, whether it's a video response or just a vloggy type thing. I do not know. I'm not promising because shit happens, but I'm going to try and do that, and I'm going to get things back to normal with Games Master and whatnot. Obviously I'll continue with the retro video gameplays that I do, and also if I'm playing a game I'll sometimes do a long play of that. I'm currently playing through Tomb Raider as well, which is pretty decent. So yeah, anybody who's stuck with me, new or old, thank you very much. 3 years, it's a crazy ride, isn't it? And I just hit 1,300 subscribers a day or two ago as well, so that's pretty cool. So thank you very much for that, for all the support, I suppose. And I will be doing a giveaway of some sort in the next week or two. It's not going to be Spectrums. The last time I did do a giveaway it was a Spectrum, but I think I've only got 5 now, and I'm not willing to give up any more Spectrums. I'm sorry, they're mine, nobody else's. Go get your own if you want a Spectrum, but I will be giving something. I will be giving something away in my giveaway, which I'll be doing soon. So that's a quick waffly. What's my current state of play with collecting? Oh, I have to say this actually. Julian, I will Facebook message you to watch this video, and you said, I promised I would post this to you a hell of a long time ago, and then I sort of lost it for a while, and then I found it again. And I said I'd post it, but I haven't posted it, and you sent me a message on Facebook saying the postman's let us down. No, Julian, I have let you down. I will message you to watch this, but look, it's still here. I'm really sorry. I'll try and get it in the post this week. I promise. I've not forgotten. But that's just a private message to me and him, I suppose. But yeah, the current state of play. Quite a few people messaged me asking me what I'm doing. Am I still buying, collecting, etc. Obviously, I've sold off the Super Famicom games. The reasons in my head. The Mega Drive games as well. I will not ever. That's a strong word, I suppose. Ever, isn't it? I'm not gonna foreseeably in the futureness sell off my Spectrum games. Now, there doesn't look like there's that many Spectrum games there, but there's fucking, I swear a lot, 300, 400 games. It's crazy, really. But I'm not going to sell them. I've just got quite a few new additions for it, which I'll do in a pickup video recently. I may even record it on the back of this since I'm sitting here. So I sold off the Super Famicom, sold off the Mega Drive. I've still got my PlayStation 1. I've sort of been thinking, you know what, I'm crazy, I know I am, but like, I get to the point where stuff just sits on the shelf, and I was like, what's the point, I'm not playing it, and then I'll just sell it, and then end up buying it back again, sort of thing. But I've still got my PlayStation 1, I'm keeping that for now, so mainly collecting wise, in case you were wondering, I've got my PlayStation 1, that's a new sentence, I do still have Game Boy Advance games, and I've got all my Spectrum stuff, which is the main part of the collection, I suppose. But I've been playing quite a bit of Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games. Now I do have a boxed Game Boy down there. I think it's the one that came with Super Mario. I can't really see it because there's an Atari Lynx boxed game sitting on top of it. Maybe it's a Super Mario pack sort of Game Boy box, you know what I mean, consoleized handheld box thing. and I've been thinking about starting to collect Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Primarily, I would want to go boxed. Very, very nostalgic for me. Probably the same sort of lines as the Spectrum. I had a Game Boy back in the day and had it for a hell of a long time, and I do really love that system. And I'm getting into quite a few Game Boy Advance games as well. Emulation sort of side of things. Emulation is not a bad word. I'll maybe do that a video about that at some point down the line. But I'm getting into quite a lot of Game Boy Advance games. There's quite a lot of decent games on the system as well. So that's something I'm maybe thinking about looking into. But I'm gonna have to think quite a wee bit because I don't want to buy them and then have a situation where you sell them on sort of thing. But there's also, I was looking at is it the GPDXD Android handheld gaming thing, because obviously that can emulate all that sort of stuff, but I don't know. But I think that's it. This room's a mess. I really need to tidy it. It's an absolute shithole. I am well. I've not, apart from work and family death, I suppose, and other issues. That's all the real reasons. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to try and get back into the flow of things again, I suppose. But if you want to sign up to my Patreon, it might make me make more videos a month. I'm just saying. If you want to do that, let me know, because I'll make a Patreon just for you people who want to do that. Shite. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get things back to normal again with regards to videos, regularly facey videos, and I just completely lost my train of thought. Completely just lost my train of thought. I think I've waffled too much nonsense that my brain's just melted into mush. But yeah, vloggy videos, Games Master videos, Bad Influence videos will come back. I am still collecting stuff for Spectrum and selling stuff, buying stuff. I don't even know what I was saying. But I am well, I'm fine. There's no real reason why I've not been here. I'm not going anywhere. Hope everybody else is out there. Hope everybody else... Is this the X-Files? The truth is out there. Hope everybody else out there is fine as well. I'm waffling more, but let's just roll with it. There was that fucking retro event thing. Was it Doncaster or something? Just yesterday. I think it was yesterday. My friend sent me pictures and stuff, and I was like, "You twats," because it looked crammed full. Not like twat. You twats on YouTube. My real life friends. Not that they're any different from YouTube. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, they sent me pictures, and I was like, "Oh, that looked really, really good. I wish I went." But obviously we've got Play Blackpool coming up as well, which I should be going to, so that will be fun and games as well. It's just random shite now. But I think I'll end it there, guys. I'm well. Hope everybody else is well. My collection as well. PlayStation, Spectrum, possibly Game Boy Advance. TV went. Super Famicom went. Mega Drive, Master System went. PS4 went. I know that's going to upset some people, really sorry. But PC came. Again, that's how it works in my house, I suppose. But for me, guys, as always, thank you much for watching. Thank you very much to all you 1,300 subscribers. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And I will catch you next time.